welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing very well. In today's video, we are going to be testing out the Dior Backstage Pro brush set, which retails for £113.50, which I think, yeah, is a very random amount, so maybe it's just a dollar conversion to English pounds, which seems like a lot. Anyway, so this brush set was a gift from my boyfriend. Thank you, babe. So first, let's talk about the bag. Now, I am living for this black, smooth, painted, leather-looking thing. I think it's great. It doesn't mark so easy. You can wash it down well. Love that. The Dior logo's down here, making me bougie. So now I open it up. It looks like this. It doesn't feel cheap. It's got a very expensive feel. You got this little pocket here, which, yeah, I don't feel like anyone really ever uses this because you can't really fit much in. But if you go under here, now these are the 5 brushes that come with the brush set. Now, according to the website, it says you get a foundation brush, a powder brush, an eyeshadow brush, an eyeliner brush, and a lip brush. So, to test these out today, I am just going to use my normal everyday makeup routine and see if these products apply that better than my normal brushes. Now, usually I use a huge range of different brushes. I have MAC brushes, I have Morphe brushes, I have Japanese brushes, I have Harry Potter brushes, I even have unicorn brushes. So for me, just doing my face with only just one brush set from one brand alone is gonna be mental. So, let's jump into the video. Okay, so I have already moisturized my face and I have primed it using the YSL Touche Eclait Blur Primer because mine has decided that it no longer wants to play anymore, despite the fact that I have all this much left. So YSL, really? So the other half of my face I primed with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which I honestly love. So firstly, I'm going to start off with my foundation. So I am going to use the Dior foundation brush. Now that is this one. Now, as you can see, this has a nice tapered edge. It is really a beautiful brush. It really feels really smooth. The bristles feel really, really nice. So yeah, quite excited about this. So my everyday to-day foundation currently is the Touche Eclait. So I'm just gonna pop this on my face like so. And I'm going to blend this in. Ooh! Now this is really smoothing out my foundation as I'm putting it on, which is nice. It's really making the most out of the foundation. It's really giving me that nice coverage. Now honestly, I feel like it is because this brush is tapered. So apparently Dior joined forces with some fella named Raphael to create these brushes, which, you know, is cool. Cool. I mean, I have no idea who Raphael is. He could be one of the Ninja Turtles. I really don't know. I presume he's not a Ninja Turtle. I presume he is actually a really super famous makeup artist that I just am being an idiot about. But so's Raphael. Okay, so far, so good. The foundation brush is really blending in the foundation really very nice. I don't know if you can see how this has blended the foundation into my face, but it feels so flawless and so smooth. Like, honestly, that will be a foundation brush that I will reach for again. So now I'm going to conceal under my eyes. Now, every day I use the Maybelline Instant Eye Eraser Concealer. Now, why? I love it. So I'm going to use the foundation brush again, and I'm going to blend the concealer in because... And once again, that has blended that concealer in really, really very nicely. So yeah, this foundation brush is a winner. Now we want to set that in place. So now I am using the finishing powder brush. Now this is the big ended brush. It feels really nice. So I'm just going to apply this as I use... Ooh! This brush feels absolutely phenomenal. So let's just compare this a second to the MAC 129. So this is the brush, the MAC 129 is the one that I would usually use. This is like triple the size and it's kind of got a funny shape now. I feel like MAC brushes don't wash very well. Just want to put that out there. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Wowza Rooney, just saying. Now I'm going to apply my bronzer because today I am feeling desperately like I need it. So as always, I use the MAC in Deepest Dark Mineralized Skin Finish. Going to use the big brush again because, like I said, I'm trying to get as much use out of these 5 brushes as if these were the only brushes I took with me on holiday. So I'm going to tap into that, and I'm going to, oh, I can't even tell you how nice these brush bristles feel on my skin. Now, as you can see, this is really dispersing the powder, the bronzer really very nicely on my face. But now, honestly, not mad at these brushes, not mad at this brush at all. Okay, so everyday brows have been applied. I'm now going to go on to the eyeshadow, which I'm very excited about. So, like I said, you do get these 2 brushes. Now, this is a professional finish eyeshadow brush, which is number 21 by Dior. The other one is number 24, and this is a professional finish eyeliner brush. So I'm going to use the JACLYN Hill Morphe palette just for a nice brown shade. I'm going to go in with this lovely shade here, which has 0 name because I lost the thing, but this is exactly what it looks like. Okay, so the brush grabs a lot of product because obviously it's really quite wide. Now, this eyeshadow brush has actually really applied this very, very nicely, very evenly, and it has blended it out really quite nicely for me with very little work from myself. Now, I kind of want to give myself a little bit of shimmer because it's the daytime, and hey, everyone loves a bit of shimmer, and I'm going to use this very simple shimmer here. Okay, that will do. Right, now we're going in with the big guns. So now I need an eyeliner. Now, like I said, I'm not going to use a liquid, I'm going to use a shadow powder so I can use this lovely brush. So I need a dark brown shade. Actually, I think I'm going to use this one. So not too dark, because I don't really like wearing like hugely dark eyes in the day because, hey, you know, like, why? Like, then no one sees a transition for the night time. So let's try this out. Ooh, okay. Okay, this brush is everything. Now, it's very rare that I apply eyeliner with a brush like this, but this one, let me tell you, is just so smooth. Okay, so you guys, eyeliner shadow has been added. Yeah, they're a little bit odd because usually I would never apply eyeliner with that, so I'm just going to smooth them out a little bit. I mean, I love it. Like, these are brushes that I will reach for, and I have some really staple brushes that I've had for years, which I love, adore, have to have, want, desire, need. Okay, so now we're going to highlight. Next, so I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution highlighter, which is called Gold Addict. I have spoke about this in one of my other videos. Now, this is a £3 highlighter. It's beautiful. It is, honestly, it gives off the nicest glow. Now, I can't use the big brush for this because obviously I used it for the powder, I used it for my bronzer, so if I put this on now I will get an absolute freak out. But this brush, by the way, oh, sickening. Okay, so I've just quickly applied some of the Dior, if we're on the Dior theme, Pump and Glow mascara. Now, this is a really good mascara, however it is not easy to get off, so just keep that in mind if you are looking for one. Okay, so now I am going to use the final brush in the Dior collection. Now, this is a lip brush. It's number 31. You go and it comes out. Love that. Okay, so what lipstick? So for today's lipstick, I am going to be using the shade Heyday. Now, this is one of H&M's lipsticks. They actually have some of my favourite lipsticks, as I spoke about in one of my previous videos about my top 5 lipsticks. So I'm just going to apply this directly to the brush. Now, I don't usually apply lipsticks with a brush because I find that it's like a billion times quicker just to apply them directly. But I guess that's how the professionals do it, then today that's how I am doing it. Okay, let's go into my final thoughts. So you guys, with the Dior brush set, let me just put it out there. These 2 brushes, the foundation brush and the powder brush, are singularly the best foundation brush and the best powder brush I have ever used. Now, to make a comparison for you, I used to always use the MAC foundation brush. I've used the Morphe buffing foundation brush. I've used a Bluesy blender, a beauty blender. I've used so many different types in the past. Those were my top 3. So this will now replace those as being like my top number 1. This powder brush dispersed the powder on my face like nobody's business. Like seriously, I am living for this powder brush. If there's any one brush that I would say seriously go and buy it, it would be this powder brush. It is insane. I absolutely adore these 2 brushes. Now the eyeshadow brush, yeah, I love it. It's great, you know, it gives you great, it blends the products really, really nicely into your face. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I have no problems with this. The small one, yeah, it's great if you want to have this nice cut crease brush. However, I don't think I would reach for that as much as I would reach for this one. The lip brush, obviously it applied the lipstick perfectly, like that's his job, that's what it's due. However, for me, if I had to create 5 brushes, I would much prefer to have another eyeshadow brush instead of a lip brush, or another powder brush that was a bit smaller for highlighting, etc, etc. However, on the whole, these brushes are absolutely fantastic. Now the price, £113, I guess, it's definitely up there with the higher ending brushes. If that's what you're into, then awesome. Anyway, that being said, I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. I hope you all enjoyed my makeup look for today. If you have, then please subscribe to my channel and give me a huge thumbs up. And I will see you again in my next video.